Hello guys, this is AQW Blazer91 here once again for another Taito Legends shoot 'em up, and it'll be the last in the games because this one is Operation Thunderbolt. Now, I want to just make sure I got normal. All three of the games I've played through. I'm gonna be playing through all of them on normal. I've been through Space Gun on normal. I've been through Operation Wolf on normal. I actually did a superb performance on that. So now it's time for Operation Thunderbolt, which was the game's sequel to Operation Wolf. And there was an Operation Wolf 3, and I've never seen that. Never seen an arcade unit of that around. But I did look up on the internet that it does exist. Wow, that was some bootery right there. Love the intro to this, by the way. An airplane which is carrying American people is hijacked. The terrorist group notifies authorities that the terrorist prisoners are not released within 24 hours. Your hostages will receive sudden death. The hijacked plane lands in Harubia Airport in Africa, and several hostages are taken to different places. The head of the CIA calls on Roy Adams, the man who performed the Operation Wolf mission in South America, who to rescue the hostages. Roy goes to action again, this time with fellow Green Beret, Hoddy Jones, who is the second player. I couldn't read all that text in time before it faded. Oh well, it was so annoying. Oh, what's with the cursor? Hang on, let me just deal with this. There's two modes for the Alright, I never explained this, but if you play this version of the game, it has two cursor options. There's Absolute, where it leaves the cursor in the center, and you use the analog stick in a stick-like formation. And it's kind of annoying to play it like that. But what I prefer is relative, that allows you to move the cursor in anywhere of the screen, how you freely and how you see it. Like that. Can't see it too well, but that's what you get. That's what it is. I prefer to play it like this. Alright, so here we go. We got Roy Adams, who performed the Operation Wolf, and you got Hoddy Jones, this character who you play as the second player. Right, I'm putting in credits, and let's start this game right now.
Operation initiated. Rescue all hostages.
The gameplay is vertically dissimilar to Operation Wolf, except
Gather intelligence information.
but you do get go forward. I remember seeing this in the arcades in Barry Island. And that was pretty, and that used to be pretty cool. And it was ported onto many different game consoles. But the Super Nintendo one was most interesting, considering you can play it with a mouse or a Super Scope. Nintendo's failed like a controller. I played it on a Super Nintendo emulator, which was actually pretty good. Considering you play as two different characters. You could play as different characters, not just Roy Adams, who I think was still in that version, but he had a different. But I think he had a wrong gun, because he had an Uzi in these ones. Again, like before, you got the limited ammo stock. But the sad thing is, I should point out, if you die when you were out of ammunition in Operation Wolf, you would have the game over screen where you're taken in as a prisoner. It's a shame they never put that sequence happening in this one. There we go.
Made contact with intelligent agent and obtained information.
I'd also should point out in the Super Nintendo version,
Confiscate ammunition
you get to
transportation.
oh, I should point out in the Super Nintendo version of this, you get to pick your levels at the start of the game to see where you need to go for, see where you get to start off first. That was for the first 3 missions of the game. The rest of it just follows a simple linear path. It follows, like always, a simple linear path. But obviously with Operation Thunderbolt, you can play it. You can now play it with a second player. So the gameplay was identically the same, but it was nice to be able to play it with another player. Have a friend join in, or some random kid who passes by who wanted to play it with you, and literally waste all your credits. What's that sound? Must be in the game. Emulation or something. Get off, rockets. Oh, do like to inform you that it does take a while for the game to reload my gun. Yeah, shoot the cat to get spent. And here we go. Got some ammo and rockets.
Raid successful. Got ammunition and jeep.
But not by much, though.
Search enemy bunkers.
And by search enemy bunkers, as it means survive an onslaught of vehicles. Get a translation right, guys. Or it probably would have mean by search out for the enemy bunkers. Yeah, at least that would have been more a more appropriate translation. And with this one, you don't have to destroy every single vehicle or enemy. You just have to make your way to the end of the stage. And there we go. I'm running low on health. Oh, at least I survived that. Almost dead. I'm not going to make it last much longer. And I'm low on ammo as well. There we go. See, that's where the intelligence agent is making. Now this one, you have to rescue as many hostages as possible. Wouldn't mind taking some power-ups of my cat. Because that makes sense. Does that make sense? Shoot power-ups. Shoot cats just to gain a power-up. Animal cruelty. Normally I would prefer to just shoot all the bad guys and then rescue the hostages last. Because now look what the hostages are doing when they're on screen. They're putting my life at risk. Putting lives at risk. Come on. Take your time. I'd like to point out that near the end of the game, like Space Gun, there's a special... Oh, what is it? There is a special something that you must be careful of. You have to be careful of, otherwise you get the bad ending. There we go, that's him dealt with.
Succeeded in rescuing hostages.
And I rescued 8 of them. Which is good. That's nearly half the hostages.
Headquarters.
That's half of the hostage population you need to rescue. Whoa! Oh, this isn't gonna go well. Oh, surrounded by dozens of enemies. And then low on health. If I would have had a partner, I would have cleaned this whole entire mess out for me. But I'm playing this on my own, with a controller. But at least I'm not doing so bad for myself. And the good thing is, when you do continue, like in Operation Wolf, I should point out, you can still keep your high points. You only get to register your score if you beat the game, at least I think. Alright, let's do this. Next mission.
Arrived at enemy headquarters.
Which means you gotta break inside and rescue the rest of the hostages.
Rescue hostages.
Let's do this. Oh great, now they're putting our lives at risk. Thank you, hostages. And the sound effects are screaming. Yeah, they're definitely ripped off from Space Gun, that's for sure. Or at least... oh, when did this game come out? I wasn't paying attention to the year. I'll look at it when I'll look at the menu screen. I'll look at the title menu screen. I'm putting an adaptation up. Sorry about that. Please excuse the interruption. I had to reply to my mother, that's all. And thanks for that, she did get me killed. Thank you. Thanks, mother. That doesn't matter. Still got credit. Or more or less infinite credits, because then you can just pop another quarter in. Oh my goodness, how did that guy fit a tank in there? Wow. Yeah, somebody actually managed to fit tanks in a corridor. Thank you. Oh, that was lucky then. I almost shot a hostage. I would pick up some power-ups, but they float off the screen too easily. Oh, thanks to that. Wow, thank you. And I rescued 8 of them. That means I rescued 16 in total. Right. Now we gotta deal with getting the hostages out. And then lastly you got the mission where you have to be careful not to shoot the pilot. Otherwise you get the bad ending. I think when I played the Super Nintendo version, it gives you the bad ending is where you get imprisoned. So yeah, the imprisonment is still seen, but I think it's only in the Nintendo version. You end up being a prisoner of war. Which is never a good thing for anyone's life. But I think I would rather be shot than be a prisoner. If I was out in the war myself. Me? See, I pop in an extra quarter just by pressing it, just with a simple press of a button. Thank you once again, Taito, giving us the true arcade experience. I never looked up on the internet to figure out who the people who developed this compilation. Now there we go. This is the last mission and it's one of the most difficult in the game. Because you gotta be careful not to shoot the pilot. Oh, and the stupid hostage got in the way. I hate hostages when they do that. Right, pop in another quarter. Come on, we gotta be at least going to the end right now. Yeah, I figured I'd waste them. I don't care about using the rockets anyway. Right, now here it is, the challenge now. Get the pilot alive. See, I accidentally did that. Come on. Oh, I died!
You are fatally wounded. Your mission has failed.
You know what? Jump cut to when I jump cut to when I get myself. What was I gonna say? You know what? Jump cut to when I get to the final stage again. Oh, get lost screen. I'm back. And this time I'm retrying this. Stay in stage because apparently the game designers figured it was it was a good idea game designers figured that it was a good idea not to give you a chance to continue again and to retry the pilot again. So that's exactly what I've just done now. I let myself die on purpose, and hence why I shot the woman and child. So we can have some ammunition ready to take back the pilot. Right, time for me to play. Right, focus now. Gotta do this. Focus. Focus. There we go! Did it! I beat the game. Whew! That was difficult. But I won, guys.
Mission completed. Your operation was successfully completed. Now, go on and on. Nobody knows what orders the next mission will be given.
The next mission actually begins in Operation Wolf 3, which was only released in the arcades. At least as far as I know. It never got a home console port, so I can't cover that one. Oh well, that was difficult. Because again, when you get to the pilot, and if you die there, that's it. You don't get a second chance to you do not get a chance to continue there. What were the game designers thinking by that? And even more worse, if you shot the pilot, you got the bad ending. Oh well, but I did it, guys. I won. So I beat all three the Taito Legend and shoot 'em ups games. I meant to say. Oh, there we go, 1988. That was 2 years before Space Gun. So sound effects ripped from this game were translated to Operation Space Gun. There we go, complete. Oh well, so I've done all three of the games, and I've still got 2 credits to remain. Oh well then guys, so this has been the 3 and shoot 'em ups from Taito Legends. So these were 3 of the games that were included in Taito Legends on the PlayStation 2, Xbox, I think it was on GameCube as well, and on PC as well. It's not a bad compilation. Again, the compilation was given some padding, considering it didn't feature light gun support for the free games, which was a mighty shame, because it would have been a cool feature if you could play any of those games with a light gun controller. But oh well, you can't do that here. But I suppose it's just a sad reality, unfortunately. Oh well, it has to be. So if you like the old Taito Legends, I give it a look. So yeah, I'm glad to see that I'm now back in uploading video business now, and I can get back to my game reviews, which I'm hoping to do a bit more on, which I'm going to be doing a lot more on. And I hope I should be able to continue doing other YouTube videos I have in planned. I have Wolfenstein 3D for the Super NES, and I have some Tales of Destiny and Tales of the Tempest videos. I might get back to doing those. I'll release a blog just to contain more detailed information. So I'm going to end the video off right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed me playing through this as much as I enjoyed having to make this all for you. It's all for my entertainment, just out of my boredom. It's something out of my, it's some stress out, my boredom out, and well, that was it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm not sure what I'll do next, but I'll think of something. So till next time, AQW Blazer 91 logging off now. Goodbye.